Hi everybody, welcome back on my YouTube channel. It's always me, Loka, and we are back talking about People of the Newbery, a new life simulation game that will come in 2022 on PC and Mac, and in true time on consoles. I made a video about the game like 2 days ago talking about my concern about the game being a scam, and the developer contacted me yesterday to answer my questions. I still think that the game could be fake, so I will be careful before giving money to them. He started texting me by saying that there was this person that told that the game was fake, the same person that I showed in my video last time. He sent me a screenshot of his chat with him that I will not include in this video. This person now deleted his Twitter account. We don't know why, but it could be because the developer apparently reported him to the police. Those messages were saying that the guy who tweeted about the game being a hoax was paid by a third party to boycott People of the Newbery. The developer reported the guy to the police, and apparently he will face up to 10 years of prison for criminal liability. So starting from this, I will not talk about who apparently paid to boycott the game. The developer of the game has some potential of who could be that try to boycott the game, but I will not say who he is, also because there's police involved. Later he said the same thing all over and over again that we also saw in every social platform, that he brought $1,500 of assets in the Real Engine store, and he brought that stuff to speed up the development of the game, etc. After I asked him some questions about my concern about everything that happened, he agreed to answer to my questions. Welcome to the exclusive Q&A by announcing to the People of the Newbery. We're going to start with my question that I submitted to him. Later we'll see the questions that my followers on Instagram asked to him, and the questions that a Sims YouTuber and a game developer asked to him. There should have been more YouTubers participating in this Q&A, but the questions were too many, so I decided to pick only the first one that answered me. Let's start with my questions. The game has been in development since 7 months. Is it in a state where it's playable? He answered, the game is not ready now. There are many bugs and not ready location of the game. I'm working on it. I plan to test the game in early 2021. There will be a lot of new video on the game soon. All videos without rendering. This is the real graphics of the game. We do not endorse any of the cinematic trailer. I asked, will the game have build mode function like The Sims, or there will be only pre-made houses? He answered with, the game will have full construction mode as in The Sims game. I asked, do the characters of the game have their own name like Sims or Parafolks? He didn't answer. I asked, is the game based on a real-world scenario or a fictional universe like Sims? He answered, the game world is fictional, but the city of New York is taken as an example. I asked, you're going to put the game on the Epic Game Store. Why they don't know anything about it? Why did you decide to put the game there instead of Steam? He answered, in order for the game to appear in the Epic Game Store, the game must have a website. Soon there will be a website and our game will appear in the Epic Game Store. The game may be released by Epic Game Store and Steam. Why, if there are 10 live stages, you only showed one of them, young adult? What are the other live stages? He answered with, the game will be playable by everyone, from children to the elderly. Now the stage is ready from 16 to 40 years. I countered by saying, I'm talking about the character life stages like teens, young adult, etc. You said that the game will have 10 life stages available. He answered with, stages are not just about age. Stages of life are the state of a person. At 16, boys want to start dating girls. Girls at 16 want to buy new clothes. The stages will be vital. So I say that there will be 10 of them. The person's age will be dynamic. You will be able to see for yourself how your character aged before your eyes. He will tell more once the website will be open. I don't think that teenage boys want to start dating at 16. People can date since middle school, so at 13. Maybe it depends from Gen Z to millennials to everyone, but I think that you can have a crush, maybe not a real love crush, but a kind of crush since like 13 years old or less. So I don't think that boys want to start dating girls at 16 or dating boys or dating persons. So now it's time for my followers' questions. I put on my stories the questions, a sticker where you could ask questions to the developer of the game. The first question is, what will the new video coming on the channel be about? Will it be about gameplay? Answered with, new video will show a fully mode game location and a part of gameplay. Y'all asked, have you already made the UI of the game? If yes, will you show it soon? He answered with, no, I invited my friend to the team. He's a professional designer from Russia. He helped me and supported me during the development of the game. Y'all asked, when the betas will be out, everyone will be able to play them or only Patreons? Will the betas be released as early access version through the Epic Game Store Steam? He answered with, we are playing a beta test in 2021. You will be able to see the gameplay, but the game zone will be created for test. You won't see it in the game. All patrons will be able to participate in the beta test. Y'all asked, do you think that all this information about the game being fake will impact the success of it? No, there is a lot of false information. The game is created by me alone. You just said that you have 3 people working on it. Okay, I don't have a big team right now. It just hired them, so it could be. I don't have a big team right now. I was decided to buy ready-made models for the game. This saved time and money, but now part of the game will be redone. I have already invested $1,500 in the game. I will have to invest another $2,000 to create unique content. It will be replaced after a while. Y'all asked, how much will the game cost? He answered with, the game should have cost $20, but due to the situation with models, the price of the game will be $30. To me, it looks a cheap price if we compare that to Sim 4 price on the day one that costed circa €50. So I'm a little bit concerned about this price of the game, but I will go further to the questions. Y'all asked, how will the multiplayer be organized? Will everyone live in the same city and meet the other person on a plaza or something similar? So like the Me Plaza on the Nintendo or something like that, I think. We know for sure that the game will have multiplayer available on the game, so he answered with, you can play with your friends. The world of the game will be large, but it will look like a lot of different locations. Each location will be approximately like one sim for city. You can walk around the location without loading between houses. You and your friends can live in the same house or live in different parts of the city. So I think he's not a native English speaker like me, he's Russian, I'm Italian. I think he's trying to say that there will be a world that has 4 neighborhoods and you as a sim can go to all these 4 neighborhoods, and each neighborhood is a location where if you travel between houses, you will not have a loading screen. I think, like Sims Mobile. I don't know. I understood that from what he said. So there was another question that I sent to him that was, is the game real-time based? So like the Sims 4 where approximately one Sims day is 24 minutes. Or like on Sims Mobile where it's real-time based, so like it's 7 a.m. in the morning and the game is 7 a.m. in the morning. He answered with, real-time game. You will be able to see real-time cloud movements and weather changes. I think he did not understood but that's fine. I mean, we'll see more on the next video that he will publish on his channel, so that's fine. Now it's time for the question that silly simmers, an Italian simmer and YouTubers that make stunning builds, that I will give the links of his social platforms down below in the description box. asked. I put only his questions because it was the first one to answer me. I asked also to other YouTubers to participate, but the question became a lot, so I had a limit and I had to stop. The first question that he asked was, since you recently tweeted about recruiting some help to work on the game, how many people are in the team you're working with? People of the Newbery answered by saying, now there are 3 people in the team. Soon we will be joined by 2 friends from Poland and Bulgaria. Silisimus asked, do you think your goal to have the game ready to be released in 2021 is still acceptable? The developer answered with, due to the situation with models, the game will be released in 2022. Silisimus asked, do you think that expectations for the game are too high? Or do you think the game will be able to please all the players' requests? The developer said, expectations are always higher than reality. This is our life. I will try to do everything as well as possible. There were the questions that Simone Silisimus asked to people of the Newbery. Make sure to follow him on social media because he does an amazing job with everything that he makes in his video. Now, I asked to give me some question about the game also to a future game developer that follows me on Instagram. Her name is Martina. You can find her at @luminanoctis_ on Instagram. She's getting a bachelor degree in game design. The first question that she asked was, we noticed that people of the Newbery currently ask some asset from the Unity asset store. Why did you choose to use Unreal instead of Unity then? The developer answered with, I believe that Unreal Engine is the best game engine. Period. It didn't say anything more. It's just the best game engine. Got the camera that asked. Martina also asked, we know how much time game development takes, and indeed, working on meshes, textures, and animation with this level of realness through 7 months all done, it's quite impossible. Beside the Unity Asset Store, what other kind of tool are you getting help from? The developer said, I have been studying game engines since 2016. The first engine was CryEngine version 3.5. I know how to create websites. I owned my own online service and worked for a company called Mail.ru. I have good experience in proper planning. I don't get how this answer matches to what Martina asked, but anyway. She also asked, talking about game design, we know that a good balanced game cannot happen without enough playtesting. Do you plan to release beta version in order to get feedback about the current state of development? People of Newbery answered with, we will conduct closed testing for 15 people. After that, we will release a test for Patreons. We are planning for tests of the game. Those were all the questions that the developer of the Newbery answered. I don't know if he will be down for another Q&A in the future, maybe when more things will be shown in the game. For now, I can certainly say if the game is a scam or not. Of course, as always, I do not advise you to donate money to an in-game Patreon if you don't trust enough the developer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please tell me in the comment down below what do you think of this new live simulation game that apparently would come in 2022 and not in 2021 anymore. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to get notified every time I upload a new video. Hope you're having a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye!